here in the States, and happy Thursday to everyone thereafter. Good morning, Marquita. And for those of you who are new in this space, my name is Michelle, and I'm typically on twice a day, 7 a.m. East Coast, second visit early evening. And if you are curious about a channel message from a past loved one or a spirit guide, leave for free is your man. Spirit channels through him so beautifully, and it becomes then that type of Pringles commercial, like once you pop you can't stop. Again, I can attest for myself when he's done channel messages how brilliant they truly are. They can make you laugh, cry, at times, or you will have that resistance because, sometimes we're stubborn. We think we know better. We zipper up ourselves. We actually sit and listen and re-listen. And those are the messages that Spirit really has been trying to knock in your head through so many whispers, and you haven't paid notice and you couldn't even connect the dots. And that's their way of realigning you. So if you are interested in a channel message with Lee, and if I'm offline, please leave it in the memo and your phone number, because it's done via voice note on WhatsApp. Right, Marquita? Yeah, and anyone else who's had channel messages with Lee or the guides package with both of us, please do leave any feedback for the new faces. All right, Miranda, we're going to start with your, I believe it was spiritual gift scan, and then the animals. So we're going to start first with the spiritual gift scan. All right, let's connect to your energy. All right, there's a lot going right now on in your headspace. Spirit is telling me that they do try to come in and communicate with you in your head. When they are coming in, you will start to feel a little bit disoriented, a little bit lightheaded, because there's multiple guides coming in to try to communicate with you. There is some type of a warning they want to deliver to you. So they're coming in very heavy. Your minor clair of taste will be opening up too, and you're very connected with your cats. You're very connected. It's almost like you can feel and taste and just know when something is wrong with them. It's like you can talk to them, the cat whisperer type effect. Your mind's eye, telepathic communication with you is very heightened, and these cats of yours are sparking that, again, emotional telepathic ability inside of you. You're very emotionally clairsentient. You will need to learn how to differentiate between your own energy and whether it is an animal's or found spirit, your own spirit team, other people's energy. You just feel it all so intently. So you're going to be having an upgrade to your solar plexus, so you will start to feel a lot of tightness near your spleen's energy. This is your sixth sense. It's going to start to heighten up. So whatever's going on in your left upper gastric will be affecting your tailbone as well. That you may start to feel almost a numbness going from your tailbone all the way down to your base of your feet even. You will need to start grounding and clearing out your energy. Again, emotionally, you do take on a lot of other sensitivities, and it lingers on you. And because the way your headspace is, more clairvoyant activities than crown. Crown right now is a little bit closed off, so they have to communicate and hear. You may be hearing their voices as well, because they're telling me they have a very big foreshadowing that they need to tell you. So you will have a premonition pending soon. I am sorry. I feel like there is going to be a passing of a pet in the very short distant future. I do apologize you're picking up already on this animal's health woe. And that is also why your headspace is not feeling good. They are highlighting, they are going to start opening up your hand chakras, but you need to be a little bit more grounded before that happens so you can start to work on healing your pets. You might want to look into pet Reiki at some point, because that is going to be very aligned on the direction where Spirit would like you to be building. Your energy is more suited for animals than adults. You understand animals better. Animals gravitate to you because of that. And you feel the way you feel the pets. That feeling that is just so intense, and it produces that knowing. And the animals won't drain you out as much. I am just hearing that there's going to be a rapid decline on a pet. I'm getting it's very connected to what the pet will start to feel like. Basic motor functions are not working well. Disorientation, problem with walking, may start bumping into walls out of nowhere. Or staring lost at a wall. It feels like a very rapid decline, very sudden, very rapid. So I'm sorry about that. You will be getting a warning through Spirit. They will be coming into your mind. So this can be either a premonition through dream, or again, they are showing me that they will be communicating a lot in your head. So you will have either dual conversation or hear certain voices that are not yours, and that is going to be as a warning. Again, it's going to be out of the blue. It's going to catch you out of the blue. They're not highlighting yet when, but it's going to be very sudden. Very sudden. Just start to pay notice when you see those type of peculiar behaviors playing out. So that's what I'm able to get right now on that. They're not giving a timeline, except that it's going to be very sudden when it will happen, and that disorientation, difficulty with walking, like I said, feeling like it's going to be walking into walls, bumping into things, not steady on their pores. There's something going to be really going on inside the head as well. Again, just feels like out of nowhere, that type of a rapid decline. That's what I'm able to get right now. And now you wanted the animals, the spirit animals. Okay, when I ask if there's anything that you can do, it's just they keep saying to keep the atmosphere as comfortable as possible, as comfortable as possible. Again, when the time will start, you will notice things will be moving quickly. You won't even have too much time to do certain things, put it into play. It's going to be very fast, the way things are going to move. So I'm sorry about that. I know how it is. I have a lot of pets, multiple pets, and not in the best of shape, so I can relate, especially when it comes in suddenly. Well, I'm right now been asking, and I am getting whatever I've been giving out right now. They will highlight to you, Spirit. Again, they will highlight to you. They want you to pay notice. So right now they're giving that warning, so you will pay better attention, and you will act more swiftly when the time will be there. And thank you, Beth, for that. And we're going to move on now to the spirit animals. Thank you for the gifts. All right, I'm going to just connect right now. Okay, they're telling me you are a cat whisperer. All right, I was not connecting to your brother's energy. I was connecting to your energy. So this is one of your grouping. It's one of your grouping. I just heard pay extra attention to Milo. Pay extra attention to Milo. I hear. I'm sorry about that again. Okay, so again, as I was saying, they are calling you the cat whisperer. Cats have been around you from incarnation after incarnation. That is, you have one cat in spirit that kind of brings that energy always to you, that your place has to be filled with cats. So you have in the physical and in the spiritual as well. And I'm going to explain the cat that I see. It has a white neck. It's tan, has very pointy ears, but it has a multi-tone hair in the face of grays and taupes. But its white bits are primarily where the whiskers are and all through its neck, running straight down its belly. The rest of the body is that multi-tone of grays, taupes, beige coloring. And the inner ear is all white. So this is a cat that is in spirit connected to you. This is a cat that's in spirit connected to you right now that I'm doing the spirit animals. The cat right now that is hovering around you has been with you from incarnation after incarnation, and it's there. It comes in when you reach a certain point that feels more low dipped in your life, lower vibrational, and it comes in to awaken and stir curiosity, to stir that uplifted energy. It comes in as well to do protection on you. It comes in when there are certain problems that are playing out that needs clearing. That cat is like what we called a good helper, if you may. So it helps you tap into your own self, your own courage. There is something with, again, healing medicine that will be work for you to take on board. So whether this is learning, like I said earlier, Reiki. For pets, this cat will be there highlighting and working with you as you in the future heal other cats. But you need to believe that you can do this. That cat, I swear, that cat will be literally there helping you through the process. So I'm just getting this visual of that cat that I explained, you doing the Reiki, because your hands is already nearing open. You're doing the energy work. The cat is there helping, resting its paws as well on that animal that you will be clearing. So you will have double the clearance. You will end up saving a lot of animals' lives in the future with your ability with this cat. This cat and you are like still very connected to a cord, even though it is in spirit. Okay, next spirit animal. All right, I am hearing the butterfly. Let's find out what we need to know. All right, your spirit is wanting to evolve right now. You're going through a cycle that is important to help you reach your evolution. So this is on the spiritual front. Things are going to start to flow better, even through any type of a uncomfortable moment that will be playing out over the course of the next 2 to 3 years. The butterfly is coming in and will be staying for as long as I said, 2.5, 3 years, very prevalent. And it's to lighten your heart. You may feel compelled to start dancing at random points throughout the day just to break that energy within you. Again, this is a connection. Something with your ancestors has to be coming about. You will get this inner knowledge coming out. You know, typically butterflies symbolize some type of metamorphosis, some type of transition, some type of a change and growth, and that's precisely what you're going to be going through. You're going to be walking into a very major life transition. And this is tied into your spiritual growth. This is tied into you moving through a different cycle in your life. This is a form of you taking your emotional energy and transforming it into a spiritual blessing. I'm going to sneeze as I say this. The only thing that the butterfly is highlighting, you need to bring more of that playfulness right now on your day-to-day life. And oh goodness, I am so sorry. I'm going to just Thank you. Sorry, my nose sometimes picks the most opportune times. So you will be getting inspired more and more so over this course of 2023. Monarch butterflies in particular will start calling out to you in the most random places. Again, this will be showing itself. It doesn't have to be a physical butterfly. It could be, a magnet in a shop, on somebody's shirt, on a dish. However it comes out, you will start to see, oh goodness gracious, my nose. Sorry. I'm gonna need to get myself a new nose. So yes, as I was saying, it will start presenting itself because you are moments from a huge change that has needed to take place in your life, but you sort of delayed it a little bit. And I'm also getting that your guardian angel comes in very tightly connected with the butterfly energy for you. So you may start seeing force appearing a lot because of that. All right, next, spirit animal. Again, with this cats, I'm getting a tiger right now. Have you been, forgive me, interested in any folklore or maybe folk music lately? Or just trying to be curious about other cultures, type of, again, I'm just getting a lot of folklore energy. If not yet, you will be. This tiger one, it will be more prevalent, which is they're telling me within 8 weeks, you will start noticing that pull. It will be present for the next 2 years, very heavy near you. The tiger is coming in for you to get a little bit stronger within your own personal power. There is a connection with an ancestor tied in with the tiger, and that is coming in to remind you of who you are, who you need to be, how to overcome an obstacle that feels right now more self-induced. And to overcome a fear, there is some fear that you're not dealing with, and its emotion is very overbearing on you. So that tiger is going to be that symbol of willpower right now and personal strength and growth. All right, there is a guide that comes in as well. So between this ancestor and the guide with a tiger, they want you to take the time to be still. In that stillness is where you will begin to listen. And again, they're highlighting your mind's eye for a reason. Your mind's eye for a reason. They will be communicating. In the stillness, you will hear what you need to hear in your mind's eye. And that will help you start tapping into your greatest potential. That will help you break out of this fear that is paralyzing you. Again, clairvoyance, personal power, courage, strength. You also are going to start connecting with what feels like a soul grouping of people. They're not going to be in your neck of the woods. I do get that they're going to be spread around. They will help you with your emotional healing. They will help you with your vitality. They will help you connect to a passion that is still needing to grow and come out. And forgive this nose, I swear. Oh, you became a hermit. I am so sorry. So these animals are up to par with what you need to be dealing with right now. So definitely tiger is going to be important again with your clairvoyance, with your guardian, no, with your ancestor and a guide coming in. So I do hope that resonates, and do everyone forgive me. I'm going to have to do a proper blowing of my nose because, oh my goodness gracious. And Dawn, you will be next. Then Sherry. Ooh, then Key. All right, I'm going to go blow my nose. I do apologize. Oh my God. Oh no, it's not pausing. Oh no, I can't pause no more. All right, everyone, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I am so sorry. I wouldn't be attractive with that drippage. Oh, goodness gracious. I didn't know that even if you pause it for 30 seconds, they prohibit you after 3 times. How funny is that? Note to self for future. That's okay, we're human. Oh, golly, no, it's my nose. Spirit, sometimes they like to filter out in between. All right, let's hope. If you see me have to drop and run and roll because of the nose, forgive me in advance. Oh, goodness gracious. Dawn, honey, if you're ready, do I know what ancestor? I was getting a second generation back lady connected to mother's side of the family, mother's bloodline. So I do wish you the best on that. Ooh, this nose, it's gonna get the best of me. Unless everybody's gonna be okay hearing it's not over with, because once I start sneezing, I can't stop. It's like 100,000. Oh, goodness, I'm gonna look like a hot mess in a moment. This darn New York weather is gonna get the best of me. Dawn, if you are in the space, please let me know. And if you have a question surrounding your reading, and then we'll be Sherry, Key, Stasia, and Diana. And happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I'm just going to quickly check the platforms. Nothing in specific, just whatever Spirit wants to say. Okay. You did want it, though, focus on love or just general? I think I'm going to put my heater on. Maybe that will help me a little bit. Just want to double check, Dawn, if you want it to be focused around love or just in general love. Okay. Excuse my sniffles in between from the sneeze-a-thon. Love is going to start taking a different meaning for you, I am hearing. Spirit's going to provide an opportunity for I don't know, they're calling it a revision. So this might be something you will need to start sitting within yourself, seeing how you could either package yourself ever so different. They're telling me you can sometimes come across a little bit hard. So they want you to try to repackage that exterior in some way. You will have a very unexpected life moment playing out. It's in the new year. It's in the new year. Two very important life situations. One feels very early on, probably not even before we reach February. It's like end of January timeline. And then again, Spirit's going to retest you. It's going to be a small life situation in the month of end of July into beginning of August. So you're going to have that space in between. You will have what feels like a tower moment building up. It's needed because you have to repackage yourself in some ways. You have to sit with yourself, understand what makes you happy, how to get yourself happy. What is that you need in your life to feel whole? And start building yourself to that point. So, before we can truly receive that type of a love that we are seeking from another, we have to embody that for ourselves. There is a counterpart that is right now deep in thought. They're already connected to you more on the 5D, but they're deep in thought. They've suffered what feels like a loss. So this is a twofold loss. A loss of themselves, a loss of their own identity, and a physical loss to someone who mattered in their heart. And because of this, they kind of feel lost in life. They're reevaluating themselves. They're reevaluating everything that they thought is important. And that's why Spirit wants you to get on that same parallel path for yourself, because it's going to be critical when you guys